See, like it's out on longer. Wait a minute. Okay. They got more than enough over there. Yeah, they do. Nosy. They always do that, but they cool though. Hold on, go ahead. I'll catch you. Like about 30 minutes. They be walking like this. Thank you for that thumbs up. How you doing? You so crazy. Yeah. You gonna slow down anyway. I got you. We move over here with a purpose. We move, we move, we move. Unless we just don't feel like it. Unless we just don't feel like it. Y'all know how sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you don't feel like it, but you just wanna, you wanna get outside if the weather permits. Get outside. Pay attention. Hey, Betty. Welcome, 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 Betty. How are you? Thank you for stopping by my live, Betty. I appreciate you. And running it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those fish look so good in your pond. Betty, you always have the best scenery outside. That's good. You always have the best scenery outside. Everything from the fish to the birds, from the fish to the different birds, your flowers. Yeah, you always have the best stuff outside. And then and always cooking the best food. Really? That's so, like, how, when you first started, did you build your pond? Was it already there when you got your home, or did you build a pond? Like, did you get it your home and then decide that you decided that you wanted to build a pond? Because I know a couple of people who have done that. A couple of my family members have done it, and it was actually fun. I helped them. It was actually fun. Hi, Gerard. Is that Gerard? D. Gerard. Hi, D. Gerard. Hello, hello, hello. Happy, happy, happy Monday, Monday, Monday. It's a magnificent Monday. It's a marvelous Monday. It's a money-making Monday. It's a maniac Monday. Maniacs all up your maniacs. We build them. Okay, we bring them in winter. My husband started building about 5 years ago, a little every year. Okay, I got you. So is it, are you guys still adding on, or is it about finished? Are you still adding on, or is it about finished? Let's see if they're gonna do this. See if they're gonna Get them ankles going. Ankle, ankle, ankle. Feet, feet, feet. Feet, ankle, feet, ankle, feet, ankle. Feet, ankles, feet, ankles, shin, knees, thighs. Work those lower legs. Work those thighs. Okay, you just added more rocks. Well, this is really nice. And I haven't seen one that I haven't liked. Like, I think people really, that's something that people really take their time. Because, you want your fish to thrive. You want your fish to thrive, first of all. You want them to be healthy. And you want it to be pretty. You want it to look nice. Did you have your camera in the water? Like, did you have a waterproof camera? Because what it looked like to me, it looked like you were in there too. It looked like you were in there too. We're pulling the hill. Real incline hills, not slopes, hills. We have to pull this hill all the time. It looked like you were in there with them. But they were really pretty close-ups. GoPro, okay. It made me think about, when people go out to sea and they're out there with the sea animals. I guess some people would say sea creatures. I would say sea creatures because I'm like, you don't know what you're going to find out there. You don't know what you're going to find out there. You really don't. But hey, marine biologists, that's what they do. And they seem to love it. They seem to love it. You put on insect repellent, and some of these insects are ruthless. They don't care anything about insect repellent. They bite through it. They bite through it. Or they find that one or two spots that you miss. Because you don't put it everywhere. It's like they're always able, one or two of them are always able to find that one or two spots that you miss and get a hold of you. They get a hold of you. Well, it's still hot, y'all. I think first day of fall will be the 22nd. Now I know for fall it's usually the 22nd or 23rd. Like on the other ones, I get them mixed up. Summer and winter, spring, I get them mixed up. But the fall equinox is usually the 22nd or the 23rd. So Labor Day is what? What today is the 20th. So Labor Day is in 2 weeks. Labor Day is in 2 weeks. No fall, but that's the unofficial beginning of fall. So do you guys not wear the white? Are you guys old school? And don't wear your white once summer is over? Yep, just watching. Yep, I'm going to be listening. Don't wear the white after fall. Is that what it is, after fall? So up until September 22nd, I think I said 22nd, you can wear white. But listen, people wear their white year round. A lot of people don't subscribe to that anymore. A lot of people don't subscribe to that anymore. One step at a time, 1 foot in front of the other. Move, 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 and keep moving. Keep moving. Consistently, and be persistent about being consistent. Be persistent about being consistent. You're making, what are you making, Betty? Whatever it is, I know it's good. I know it's good. You have like um, unique desserts, unique foods, and then you have, the traditional foods. Makes it really interesting. It makes it really interesting. I can't jump today because I have Betsy with me, and I don't want Betsy to go off. So I jump a little bit. Jump a little bit. And we're moving with a purpose because we're going to try to keep it to 30 minutes. 30 minutes today. You guys know after an hour, that's a lot. It's okay if you're having fun, but it's a lot. There are 24 hours in a day. I've always said hopefully we get 8 hours of sleep, work 8 hours. So that's 8 hours with your family. So, no, I'm not going to be on no app all those hours. Every now and again, it's good, it's cool, it's fine. If you have time, if you feel like it. But regularly, no. We got action. We got some traffic. So y'all know when we got traffic, we march in place. That's a big car. That's a big car. So yes, we keep moving. Though we stop, we keep moving. Though we stop, we keep moving. Keep those legs going. Keep those legs slender. Slender. Try to keep those legs as slender as you can. But muscular. Have some musculature about yourself. Ladies, work on your muscles. As ladies mature, it's harder to keep that muscle, right? So not only do we want to get cardiovascular activity, aerobic activity in, we want to get some resistance weight training, okay? Resistance weight training. Depending on where you are in your fitness level, your fitness journey, that will tell you what you need to be lifting and any other resistance activity that you need to be doing or not doing. Not doing. I think I'm gonna start talking that technical health and fitness. The kind of stuff you gotta know what you're talking about before you go and repeat it. We're gonna start talking about that. At least that's one thing that they'll stop doing. We're gonna start using the technicalities on them. We're gonna let people know why they need to warm up. Not just to get your heart rate up, but why you're getting your heart rate up and what happens when it goes up. The purpose. Not just that lets you know you're working. Not that. Hey or hey. She left me. Know why. And Google is going to give you just that. The Google definition. Okay? So know why. Utilize a library. Utilize resources. And as always, consult your primary healthcare provider. Right? And believe it or not, sometimes people don't know what primary healthcare provider means. It's not necessarily just your doctor, right? If he's on vacation or he's out of the office or he has a busy schedule, it can be your nurse practitioner. Some people only have a nurse practitioner, a physician's assistant. Some people only have a physician's assistant, right? Because they can write scripts. They can prescribe things for you. They have been medically educated and trained, all right? So whether it's your doctor, your nurse practitioner, or your physician's assistant, you've had injuries, occupational therapist, or physical therapist, all right? Your specialty doctors. If you have special issues or special situations, you may go to a specialty doctor. Your psychologist, your psychiatrist, because God knows a lot of folks around here need psychiatrists, okay? And don't be ashamed or afraid to go. Better to go and not look like a Monday maniac than not to go. Because some people looking like maniacs every day. Every day. Every day. Monday maniacs. Daily maniacs. So we're going to talk a little medical terminology quite often from now on. Because before people go and repeat that, they really need to know what the heck they're talking about. Just like people need to know what they're doing when they purchase equipment. Instead of reading it, trying to understand it themselves and relaying it to someone else. Whenever you relay information to someone else, you should fully understand it and have known it for a while. So don't do anything you hear me say or see me do over here in Lions Pride without consulting those people we talked about. Even your nutritionist, your dietitian, your fitness coach, your personal trainer. Okay? I tell you all the time that they are also your healthcare provider. They're your healthcare team. Anyone or any combination of the people that I just mentioned, they're your healthcare team. So take stock in what they say. And first and foremost, okay, always, listen to what your body tells you. Listen to what your body speaks to you. Have discernment. All right? When your body tells you it's feeling a certain way, listen. Listen to how your body feels. Listen to how your body feels. Now, I didn't say listen to your body talking to you. I said listen to how your body feels. Pay attention to how it feels. That's a big dog. That's a pretty dog. I would show y'all the dog, but I don't show people's houses. I don't even try to sneak show stuff because it irks my nerves when people do that. And the main people who do that, if someone were to do it to them, they would feel like they're being intruded upon. So I don't sneak and try to show people's homes, whether it's the front, the back, the side, the roof, or wherever it is. That's theirs. And if they want it on social media, they put it there. So like we talked about hills, for a lot of people, they say that going down the hill is easy and up the hill is hard. And that is true for a lot of people. But for a lot of people, when you focus on how you walk and how you're supposed to walk and how you should walk, it can be just as hard, if not harder, going downhill than it is going uphill. So we say keep moving, right? Keep moving, keep pushing, keep going. Sometimes you gotta keep pulling. Imagine you got a pulley pulling you up the hill until you get to the top. We got like 12 more minutes because we're gonna keep it at 30 because it is getting dark earlier. And y'all know I walk in the dark sometimes, so it doesn't matter. But once dark, it catches you and you're out in this dark. And you just kind of For me, I just kind of start losing track of time when I'm on live. And next thing you know, after you showered, maybe gotten a snack, because most times I've eaten already, but sometimes not. So once you get done doing that, after a late walk, it's definitely time to go to bed. It's time to go to bed. Because remember, if you work 8 hours usually, some people 12. Some people maybe only 4. But even if you work 4 hours and you sleep 8, that's another 12 hours. Now, if your kids are adults and stuff like that, maybe you don't have a lot to do. But most people can find about 4 hours worth of stuff to do at home each day. So, and maybe they do it enough, they have 1 or 2 days out of the week where they're just scot-free of anything. So, if you only work 4 hours and you sleep 8, that's still 12 hours left. You find, about 3 to 4 hours of work to do at home. So now it's 8 hours. I'll not have to be on the app that long, that much. I'll be on off and on, but not just holding people on here. Or just even, you're not holding anybody because they don't have to stay. But that's just a lot. That's kind of doing the most. Unless there's a specific purpose for it. A specific purpose for it. And some people do it for money. Some people do it for money. They do it for that little 30%, what is it, 30-70 ratio? If you're completely monetized, it's like, what, 45-55? Some people do it for that. And that's so laughable. It comes in handy as extra money, especially if you don't need it for anything specifically. But the things people do on here for 45%, 55%, maybe 70%. Maniac Monday. It's the maniacs. Y'all know we say it all the time. This is a shorts channel. We turn the monetization on and off. Nobody cares about no monetization. For real. When you work or when you have a career or when you're established. When you have all of that, then anything else is just extra. Grateful to have it, but it's extra. So it's kind of sad when people are caught up in a view for money, a view for a penny, a sub for a penny. But we don't do that over here. And they still wonder what the formula is. Ain't that a shame? Ain't that a shame? Your formula in life should be grind and work hard at things that are meant to help you succeed. Not things that you're just basically taking a shot in the wind. Kind of like gas in the air. Like gas in the air. Those things are okay. But there's no way in the HE double hockey sticks that that's gonna be like, it's like so funny how that drives people. It drives people to do the worst thing ever to other people. And people support it. People support it. They support it for that 70 cents on the dollar. When economists talk about the discrepancy in pay amongst different individuals, that's what I want to hear about. Ain't no way in the hell I want to hear about 70 cents on the dollar. And I darn sure don't want to hear about 55 cents on the dollar. But I guess if people broke, it is what it is. So think about ways to improve on your health. They say that your health is your wealth. Well, over here, what do we say? Health and fitness are your wealth. Your health and fitness are your wealth. Your health and fitness are your wealth. They contribute to your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Because it's all about what? Heart, mind, body, and soul. Heart, mind, body, and soul. So focus on those things. And everything else, I won't say it'll be easy, but everything else you can deal with. A little bit easier. Maybe dealing with them will be a little bit easier if you focus on your heart, mind, body, and soul, and keep your activities, stay locked in on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. So we'll do heels this week one day, or we'll just switch it up. We'll do some alternating things such as power walk, brisk walks, slow walks, moderate walks. There are so many different ways to get the job done. So many different ways to get the job done. So if you happen to come across this live replay, please check out the shorts table, because we don't do commentary like that. We do shorts. We're a shorts channel. Okay? So check out the shorts, and we go live in the evening, almost each and every evening. Almost, not each and every, almost. Because you need time to yourself. Well, most logical thinking people do. Most logical thinking people do. They don't have to catch every little thing on the app. But some people are just set, and they're sitting, waiting. I'm so glad I did something else and got that monetized. Because these people be up your, like, I just thought about The Rock. His saying is a perfect example of what these people do. Be up your candy like it's a lollipop. So get up, get up, get up. I advise you to move, encourage you to move. I don't motivate, okay? I'm not pushing, not another heifer. I don't motivate, but I will encourage you to do what you've already motivated yourself to do. Once you've found the motivation, once God has given you motivation, once you have found within yourself self-motivation, motivate yourself, okay? Got it from someone you know, love, trust, or whatever. Sometimes you slack up and you're like, I'm not doing it. I don't feel like it. So I'm just here to encourage you to keep on doing what you're doing. Not to pull you up, not to get you off the couch, but to encourage you to do what you've already started to do since getting up off the couch, since pulling yourself up, since you started to move. Because you know you gotta what? Keep moving, keep going, keep pushing, right? Keep rising, keep elevating, keep improving. And look to yourself and find something that you can say that you, get some creativity about yourself. Girl, geez, find something that you can say. You didn't have to look at somebody else in order to say, oh, that's an idea. That's all good. But not when it's stalker-like. Not when it's stalker-like. Find yourself something to do. Like, Everybody has some type of talent, or even if you don't have a talent, be creative. You don't necessarily have to have a talent to be creative. I can remember being in kindergarten. Some people would just color, right? But in every school, somebody figured out, well, let's trace first and then color. And of course, everybody started to do it. But then once everybody started to do that, they figured out another thing to do. Let's start on the outside first. That works for some of us. And then we'll work our way in, and it makes our picture look better. Get some creativity about your damn self. It can be the small things, the simple things. Simple things. And make your mind what you want to do. What do you want to do? You know how your parents talk to you when you graduate high school? Well, before you graduate, actually. Honestly, as early as you're willing to talk about it. They start throwing those nuggets out there. Because remember, over here in Lions Pride, what do? We drop nuggets. We drop nuggets. You guys drop nuggets in the live chat. Sometimes people come back after the chat and drop nuggets in the replay. I drop nuggets. I scoop up the nuggets you guys drop. So we pick those nuggets up, right? And we don't have to be a Stefford wife and copy it verbatim. But we see if those nuggets can work for us. Or someone we know and love. Even if they can't work for us, maybe they can work for a family member, a friend, a coworker, or somebody like that, an acquaintance, a church member, a classmate. You just never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. So pick them up. And what do I always tell you guys? Whenever you pick up nuggets from wherever you pick them up from, always do your research. And make sure you are researching from reputable, you're using reputable sources, right? The .orgs, the .edus. And some of the .coms are good. Some of the .coms are good. Some of the .coms are good. A few of the .nets, they're good. But the .orgs, the .edus, okay? The .govs, we're kind of holding back on the .govs right now because, well, who we have in control, you never know what the government will have on a website. They'll have something that's a total lie, or they'll erase history, or they'll erase information that has been being researched for years that we need to know about, right? So you have to be very careful with those. And honestly, nowadays, with what we have in charge, you have to be careful with any website because a lot of these websites are run by schools. Remember the .edus? And right now, just to stay afloat, these schools are having to bend the knee to stupidity. They're having to bend the knee to stupidity. So just be mindful of where you get your information. Have a good relationship with your healthcare team. Trust them. Hopefully you can trust them. If you feel like you can't trust them, then sometimes you have to search for someone new. So just try your best to do, again, research. See what people are saying about them. See what they specialize in. See how much they do what they specialize in, because some people can specialize in something, but they rarely do it. So that's their specialty, but they may not have a lot of experience still. So that's their specialty, but they may not have a lot of experience. I hear the cicadas. They're loud. They're loud. They're loud tonight. It's a hot August evening. There's a slight breeze. Not much. Not much. Not enough that it'll bother you guys, because you know when it's really windy or breezy, I have to apologize because I know it doesn't sound good against the ears. And sometimes I'll just mute because We're outside, but we're gonna hear those sounds, but they don't necessarily sound good all the time. When they're getting loud, like these cicadas, or you hear a loud truck, that's not nature, but that's a part of your environment. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? All you can do is mute for a little while and keep moving. Keep moving. So we got traffic, so we keep moving in place. We march, pull those knees up, pull those knees up, work those hip flexors, work those knees, work those ankles. And we go. We go, we go, we go. And you gotta what? Work your body. Work your body. Just make sure you don't hurt your body. Remember, don't do things that you cannot do, have not tried to at least familiarize yourself with, train yourself to do, or at least practice a few times. Because let me tell you, people on here just do anything that they see, trying to compete where they don't compare. Trying to compete where you don't compare puts you at risk for injury. And then I already got injuries. So don't be trying to compete where you don't compare. Because you're going to mess around. You know what? They're not going to show that. Going to be like the girl that tried to do the Nicki Minaj challenge. And that was not cute. That was not nice. But if you do want to do something similar to the Nicki Minaj challenge, just get into a yoga pose without those heels. Don't set yourself up for injury. Don't set yourself up for injury. Even Nicki's over 40, but Nicki's used to that. Nicki's used to coming up with some innovative things, different things, new things. Don't set yourself up for injury. Trying to compete where you cannot compare, where you don't compare. Especially the little slick maniacs that want to be slick. Or slick or not, I'll be petty with you. But when you just get downright ridiculous, yeah, I'm going to put a name to it. No matter who likes it. No matter who sees it. I see it. I know it. And I don't like it. So I will put a name to it. If I need to. If I feel the desire to. You see that? Yeah. Hold on a second. I don't know. But she was whooping her. No, that ain't my business. As long as she ain't hurting her. I mean, she don't look like she's hurting her, but we was just talking about that the other day. Like how people punish their kids. Like some people still, hand out whippings, switches, belts to the hand. Look, as long as they're not hurting them. And of course it's gonna hurt because you're disciplining them. But I'm saying as long as they're not, yeah, you know what I mean. And she didn't seem to be doing that. She didn't seem to be beating her. Put it like that. As long as they're not doing that, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Because people be like, well, what about when they go in the house? Well, when they go in the house, she may not be doing anything. That may be the gist of what she did. So you got to be careful when you get into family affairs. But if somebody is being hurt, you definitely need to intervene. Nah, I was stopping and looking because you're not on camera. Girl, you way over there. I was looking because the little girl had a mouth on her. She had a mouth on her. So that really leaves me like, well, what do you do? Shit, maybe this is regular routine. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. I'll catch you around there. And my coworker, usually we circle around when she walks with me and we meet each other. But she did this last one with me. And oh my goodness, the first one she didn't. The first two she didn't. This one she did. And I'm like, girl, I don't have you on here. People are sneaky though, so I understand. I understand. I don't know that mosquito truck. I never did hear him. I saw him, but I didn't hear him, so I don't know what's going on with the mosquito truck. Maybe he ran out of the repellent, whatever that stuff is, whatever type of repellent that is that they spray. You guys on the replay, let me know. Does the mosquito truck, insect truck still come through your neighborhood? They used to do that a long time ago when I was little, a kid. And then I stopped seeing them for a while. But I started to see them again in recent years. But I don't know how much, I don't know how good they do. Because these mosquitoes don't play. These mosquitoes don't play. And then you have these other bugs, insects, they don't play. They do not play. Hey, I was looking for him. How y'all doing? I was looking for him. I see him in the window. Somebody's washing. They're washing clothes. It smells so good out here. Yeah, she left me. She's up there. See y'all on the next one. On the next go around, we come back around there. Move, 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 move. The military chants. Military chants. Speaking of military, where's Uno? I haven't seen Uno in a while. Hope he's all right. Because he hadn't been over here picking with me in a while. Thought about him when I said military. My brother, military soldier. Two. He's a big one too. Uh-oh. Gotta pull it off. Yep. This is a long one. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep going, keep pushing, keep climbing, keep accelerating. Whatever it is that you need to do to keep doing what you're doing, keep doing it. Sometimes you gotta keep pulling. Keep pulling. And girl, stay your ass away from over here and unsubscribe if you got to do everything I say, because I can't bottle up my gas and put it in a bottle and sell it to you. And you know what I'm talking about. I called your name, so a name been put on it. Exercise equipment from TikTok. What the hell? Might as well go to Dollar General. I know, back up, back up. Okay. 47. He got peaches. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let me see you jump, jump. Let me see you jump. Let me see you jump. Let me see you jump, 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 jump. She'll be foolish enough to do it and risk injury too. Uh-huh. Probably on my shorts table. Are you gonna cook those collards? So we walk pretty decently, not too fast. We're gonna cool down and we'll be done. So as we cool down, you guys know what time it is. Remember the R words. Relax. Get your relaxation on, okay? Get your relaxation on. Get you some rest. Release the things that bother you. Unless they just keep being petty little old women with grandkids that bother you. All right? Restore heart, mind, body, and soul. Replenish your heart, mind, body, and soul. Right? Reconstruct some things about yourself. Be reactive when need to be. Respect yourself. If you do, you automatically command respect from others when they try to disrespect you. Resolve the things that you can resolve. Remember who you are. Remember to find something about you that you can do instead of finding everything about somebody else. And, oh, I like that. I like that. Da, 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 da. Find something about you that's unique, that's original. And it doesn't matter that almost everything in the world has been done. Because guess what? Everything in the world hasn't been done. We haven't always had AI, have we? We didn't always have computers, did we? And some things that have been done, do them and do them differently. Put your own spin on them. Stop creeping up and behind people's butt. Will literally go broke to be like the next person. Well, not shopping at TikTok, you won't, but it's a hot, scammy shame. Like my granny used to say, some of these people are hot, scanning, and a shame. Scanning is short for scandal, okay? Because they're scandalous. And they try to do it in a nice, nasty way. But you got some of us, we'll get nice, nasty back, but enough is enough. It just be just too much. It just be too much. And if you don't want to know something, and you think you want to know, you might not want to know, so don't ask. Stop inserting and wanting to know so much when you might not need to know. Okay, we about to meet up. She thinks I don't see her. It's gotten dark, y'all. But guess what? The street lights are on. The street lights are on. It's gotten dark, but the street lights are on. What your family tell you? You better get home before the street lights come on. So the street lights are on. You better get inside before the street lights come on. But we good. We got like what? About 9 or 10 minutes. 9 or 10 minutes. We probably can get done in a little bit under that. But we talked about the R words, and you remember the 4-letter word self. There's nothing wrong with putting self. Well, I say put God first, right? And most of us, we do. Many of us do. I won't say most. I'll say many. And many of us put family first, or after God. Spouse. When I say family, I mean spouse, children, whatever order you have in your household, that's that. But remember to put them first. Because you usually put yourself second or third, sometimes even fourth. But you got to put yourself first sometimes. You got to put yourself first sometimes so that you can pamper yourself, take care of yourself, motivate your damn self, treat yourself, encourage yourself, self-motivation, self-love, self-determination, self-motivation, self-encouragement, self-evaluation. All of that. Self-esteem. Because it's obvious it be some self-esteem issues. They be saying it's depression. They call it depression. But if you're depressed, you don't be out here and being petty and picky. So I think it's self-esteem issues. Self-esteem issues. You'll slim that big thing down. You'll slim that big thing down. Nobody's perfect. And on a general note, to those who I truly mean this to in a good way. Because you try to be good, but you can't be good. You can't be good to people. All you can do is try. So to the ones I mean it to, nobody's perfect. Just do the best that you can to improve who you are. Sometimes we say, I used to be this, I used to be that. Well, try your best to get back to that, or as close to that as possible, if that was a better you. And sometimes you can't get back to that. Because what do we do every day? We age every day. So you can get back to as close as you possibly can. Now, that being said, some people do get better. I hear people all the time in their 40s saying they're in better shape in their 40s than they were at maybe 28, 29. Because after those early 20s, they kind of got lax, weren't running around on college campus, definitely weren't in high school anymore. So They were probably working. Some people are still doing a little bit of running around because they have kids, but some not so much. And so they'll tell you they're in better shape now than they were when they were in their mid to late 20s. So that is a good thing. Sometimes you can become better than what you were. Sometimes you can. So strive for that. Strive for that. But strive to be original. Strive to be unique. Strive to be yourself. Be creative. All creativity takes is a thought or small action. You see the 1,000 blue crayons? Go get a red one. You still got crayons, but you got a red one. Nobody's saying she can't do this. Just do your own. It's your way. Get up out my ace. Because I can't put that in a bag and sell it to you. I can't. The knowledge required through training, education, I can't put that in a bag and sell it to you. I paid a lot for that. So you darn right. I'm real picky about it. I paid a lot for that. So we're going to start using some terms that, going to keep them on Google and keep them in a dictionary. We're going to keep them on Google. We're going to keep them in a dictionary. And since they like to run over here and watch us look at everything that's going on, we're going to keep them learning. We're going to keep them learning. We're going to keep them learning. We're going to teach them some medical terms. Not the layman's medical terms, not the things that, we all know. But we're going to break some stuff down. Okay? We're going to break down the filtering system. Lungs, kidneys, liver, your heart, your eyes. Why? Because something's not bothering you now doesn't mean that you shouldn't still pay attention. Hopefully, with the grace of God, it won't bother you. But we're going to do that. And maybe people will stop trying to compete where they don't compare. At least verbally, at least educationally. Because if I do a backwards flip, which I should go ahead and do, if I did that, they be doing that. No, they wouldn't, because they ain't hit that split yet. So I'm still, since you over here and I know you're over here, go ahead and hit that split. Go ahead and do that wall stand. Because your girl used to pop it on her head stand. Real easy. So go ahead and do that wall stand. Go ahead and do that split. And do a real plank. Go ahead and do a real plank, an unassisted plank. Because I'm just sick of your ass. Stop it. Oh. Wait a minute. Girl, she like it. She be snowed up laughing like a hyena. she like attention. She be over there laughing like a hyena. Because that's all the sense she got. Girl, I'll tell you, these people be crying about the mod sticks and like, bitch, you should learn how to speak up and talk shit. Okay. Wait. Okay, y'all. We're back and we're done. So y'all have a wonderful week. This is Monday. It's the beginning of the week. Whether it's at work, at home, sometimes it's even at home. You got to get out and walk around the yard. Get away from home if you're having a little spat with somebody at home. Or if somebody at home is not paying you any attention. So you got to obsessively stalk people, stuff like that. Don't do that. Because that means you're bothered. And over here, we try not to let bothered people bother us. But sometimes you just got to say what you need to say. Don't let stress people stress you out, right? And if you feel like somebody's trying to put you in their misery lounge, don't stay in there. If you happen to be in there, you mistakenly thought it was okay, grab your grip and go. GYGAG. Grab your grip and go. If they come into your lounge, give them their ish and tell them to go. Tell them to grab their grip and go. GT, okay? GTGH. Grab their grip and go. Because you don't have time for them. You want to be around people who have intellect. People who are smart enough to do their own thing. People who are smart enough to keep peace. People who are smart enough to know that, yeah, no matter how small or petty it seems to them, people get tired of you sometimes. So every time they do it now, I'm going to call it out. Okay? Okay. Unless I don't want to. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. Remember, peace, when you can keep it, when it's allowed, because y'all know my patience are short. And I have really gotten a lot better. Okay? Positivity, when they allow you to be. Okay? Because sometimes they just don't be satisfied until you're not peaceful. And prosperity, so that you can walk purposefully and peacefully into your purpose. Okay? And I will see you guys on the next Let's Walk and Talk. And I'm going to get ass something for that too. And Lion's Pride. What? Come on.